Hey guys, it's Sugarbush here, and I'm going to show you how to make origami paper that is called tissue foil. Alright, it's got some really good quality to it, which is going to allow you to fold complex models. Alright, this paper is really good for complex models. Alright, so yeah, anyways, what you need is sheet of tissue paper. I'm just doing one side, so you just need one sheet of tissue paper. If you want to do two sides, you need 2 sheets of tissue paper. Alright, some aluminum foil. You can probably find this in your kitchen. Alright, notice it does not say heavy duty on it, okay? You do not want heavy duty aluminum foil. Alright, we need a dowel or something to roll up the tissue paper so it doesn't wrinkle when I put it on. Alright, some scissors, or some kind of cutting tool. We need, this one's optional, the roller. Alright, this is just to help flatten. Alright, now, and also, you need something to stick it on. Stick the tissue paper on the foil. I'm using spray adhesive. It's my favorite kind of glue for it. Alright, and also notice that I have the sheet of paper. Alright, that's also pretty important. So, first things first, I want to roll up the tissue paper. You can put some tape on the tissue paper if it's giving you trouble rolling it up. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll it up. Once we roll this up, put it somewhere else, just somewhere that's out of the way. Now the next thing we do is we're going to get the aluminum foil. I'm just going to... So we take the aluminum foil out. About that much. The square that I am going to cut is using the full length of the aluminum foil. So it's like, that's here to here. Alright, you do not want wrinkles on the foil. Alright, try to avoid that. Alright? Sometimes what I like to do is I go like this. Put my whole arm on it. Okay. Notice how one side of the foil is shiny. The other side is not quite as shiny. This is the side that I'm going to use to put the tissue paper on. And actually the roller will also help flatten it out too, so I'm just gonna roll it down. It's gonna help. There's probably gonna be some air bubbles in this foil, but that's okay. They should flatten out just fine. If there's too many air bubbles, the foil might wrinkle up when you put the tissue paper on. Alright? And now what you gotta do is take everything else off except for the foil and spray adhesive. It's time to apply the spray adhesive. Okay, you gotta take a deep breath in. You do not want to inhale this stuff. Alright? Just like that. Go like that. If you want to take a breath, you got to point your head away from it. Alright, point your head away from the foil where you're working. Now we get the tissue paper. Time to roll it on. Take another deep breath. Now roll it. When I get close enough to the end, I just go like this. Alright, there we go. We're not done yet. We need to flatten it more. Okay, just bring this up a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see a little better. Yeah. So now we start from the center, we move it out. So you flatten it from the center out to the edge, like this. Alright. Now you can start trying to roll it to flatten it more right now, but I'm going to peel it off. Alright, now let's just reflatten this. Now we're gonna get the roller. We're gonna do some more work. It's kind of hard to see where the wrinkles are, so what you do is you can feel it. Yeah, I still feel it's a bit rough. So you go like this. Alright, so we just keep rolling. Just feel it kind of along the way. Kind of going like this. So I'm going from here to here. The roller definitely helps with at least the air bubbles as well. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. So once you've got that flattened, flip it over. We gotta run the edges down. Alright? Just run it down with your nail first. Then you can run it down with the roller again. And this is at least if you're gonna use the full length of the foil, which I am. Now if you see a little dent, there, flip it over. This probably means there's a little piece of debris or something on the other side that you can just take off. And we're just going to roll the rest of it down. Alright, so now once you've got it flat enough, alright, grab the scissors, and we're going to cut right along these edges. Alright, so if there's a little bit of excess tissue paper, try to trim that away the best you can. Alright, so once that's done, let's just get a little bit more. Alright. So once that's done, now what you can do is you can fold a little bit of this over here, lining this up, okay, lining this side up, and also lining this side. Alright? You're just essentially lining that up. So it's basically going to form a 90-degree angle on both of these. If you're really not sure about it, you can grab like a protractor or something to measure it. But I think I feel pretty confident it's 90 degrees. Alright, we unfold that, we flatten it out, just enough so that it's flat. Don't do it too hard, because you want to see where the crease is still. Alright? And then we cut along the crease. Throw the excess out. Yeah, we re-flatten the edge. Alright? And if your complex model has a diagonal crease, great. You can just fold the diagonal crease. But if not, if it does not have a diagonal crease, what you can do is you can fold it here, make sure it lines up with that point. What you can do is just pinch mark. Just pinch mark right there. Yeah, that's what you can do if your model does not start off with a diagonal crease. Alright? Now we're going to pinch making sure you guys can see this pinch mark. I think I'm just gonna fold it diagonally. It's gonna be easier to show you guys this. Alright, flip it over and fold this guy. Pinch right here, right at that point. Just pinch right there. Then you pinch right here as well. Kind of see that? You pinch right there. You just work your way to the center. Alright, you make that crease, unfold, flatten, flip it over, unfold that guy as well. And now we can just cut. Alright, now we can just cut along the line that we just made. Alright. Alright, and then just re-flatten. I mean, the adhesive is pretty sticky, but you still want to just make sure the edges are nice and flat. Alright. And there you have it. It's a sheet of tissue foil paper. And here is the other one I showed in the beginning. And I folded a fiery dragon out of this kind of paper. It's a Fiery Dragon by Cade Jan. That is how to make tissue foil, or at least one method of making it.